converted into an opening touchdown. On for the point after is Randy Bullock. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now is to go back out on...
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football.
But it's certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And Too Tall Jones just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about...
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one good for 37 yards. So this play, until recently, only something you'd probably expect to see in a college game, but running quarterbacks are certainly in vogue, and this turned into a big play.
And you and I both know that for a long time, coaches worried about their quarterbacks taking too much punishment, running plays like this, and they still worry about it. But when you can break up big chunks of yardage like that, it's worth the risk. Plus, you're coaching that quarterback to see those guys coming and get down before the big hit occurs.
Flush to his right. And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there, and in the process picks up the first down. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal. Hurts sets up to throw it. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Jair Alexander in from the corner to make the sack.
On any first and goal, the real estate to work with. The offense is really cut down, and the defense knows it. So they often bring heat and pressure, which they did on this play. Got him down for a loss. Not a big one, but any loss of yardage in this position is tough for an offense.
Eluding the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
The kick by Crosby is good, and the opening drive of the game yields 3. That was a long, sustained opening drive, but in the end, only able to get 3, the field goal out of it.
And absolutely, you'll take the points and the early leads. You never give those back, but there will be a little bit of disappointment that they didn't punch it in for 6 after that kind of yardage and that kind of drive that they had.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 36.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Operating from the gun. Perry. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Let's go, D. Big series right here.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And it would appear he's going to be short of a 1st down as he stopped right around the 29. They've now produced 3-yard gains on 3 straight plays. Leads us to 4th down.
4th and short, partner. I mean, this would be a really risky call. Here we are in the 1st quarter.
On your own side of the field.
Side of the field. But boy, what a tone setter that would be to go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
You're gritty today. I like it.
I'm feeling it.
A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Back to throw. Perry. Then Steve Smith hauls it in. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give them 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the 1st as well. A couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Shift.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. He'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good 1st step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Watch time.
79 Broncos.
Hey, we are.
To throw on 2nd down. Perry steps away to his left. And that'll be taken in downfield by Green. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A gain there of 30 big ones.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
Even. 4 down. Even.
A handoff as they run the counter play. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Operating from the gun. Perry. Flushed out right. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
So many times I advocate not challenging coverage downfield, but on this play, I thought he made an excellent decision to actually do so. If that had been complete, that would have been one for the highlight reel.
Escaping the pressure right. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. It's zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
And he'll be out of bounds right around the 14. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Hurts going to take this himself. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 2nd quarter action, 1:56 remaining.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
Bring it!
And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets him on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick 6.
And I know from experience throughout the week when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick 6s and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
19, Pioneer.
Crunch time, defense.
Here's Hurts to throw. Flush to his right. He finds McCoy. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Forced out to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Okay, break.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
70 Ranger.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's McCoy. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 30. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. And a diving effort, but only right at the line of scrimmage. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one.
We're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. 24.
Warriors 70.
Looking to throw again on second down. Hurts, and he'll spot Higgins open left side. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Okay, ready.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. And it's caught. Touchdown. And Quan Bolden from 19 yards away. And his guys are going to retake the lead. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Strong right. Strong right.
Hurts will throw. And he's brought down. And he's got it. So they decide to still go for it even after the 5-yard penalty. And they convert. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. Oh, did the kicking team get it? Yes. The onside kick works like a charm. Well, they just scored, they got the lead, and they decide to keep their foot on the accelerator, so to speak.
Scouting, scouting, scouting. They had to have seen something in their preparation for this game that told them in this situation, if they get the look they like, let's go ahead and go for it anyway. They like being bold.
It's caught, left side, Bolden. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
That's a nice throw there, and he's obviously feeling pretty good because remember, he had a touchdown pass on the last drive, and here he comes out throwing again, and they wind up getting good yardage and a first down right out of the gate.
Down. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Come to my world.
But first down, Hurts. He finds Bolden. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Watch the run.
Being chased out left. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5.
57's Mike.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And the pressure gets to him again. It's a loss of 4 on what ought to be the final act of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Give me some.
The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Hands it off out of the gun, and he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
49, check 49, check 49. Hurry, hurry.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop it behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Looking to throw. Perry. He's got the Hall of Famer, Fred Biletnikoff, complete. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
Watch tight end, watch tight end. Tight right, tight right.
Check 9, check 9.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on...
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Willie Lanier. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team is struggling to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
At least this time he's getting hit after a positive play for his offense. The pressure was coming through yet again, but he certainly didn't stick around for the sack on this occasion. Found an escape route and ended up getting the first down before taking the hit.
Yeah, good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. They'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And the reception made over the middle. This is Bolden. Touchdown! Anquan Bolden with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 10. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Perry. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, Perry. That'll be caught by Biletnikoff. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Check 99.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop it behind the line. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
Trap 60. Trap 60.
Operating from the gun, Perry. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Packers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. From the 10. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
57. Mike, 57.
Let's go.
Back to throw. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football, and he's got a first. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play, wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the first with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and here's the thing. Anytime you give up a first down, it hurts you psychologically, but it hurts more when they get it this way because you've covered everything. He didn't have any place to throw the football. He takes off running and picks it up anyway, and now you have to stay on the field for an extra set of downs.
And really could have used, oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. 36 yards on the play. The offense back out on the field here following the 2-minute warning. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
Bronco 80. Bring it up. Hey, check Mike. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Brian Dawkins, the safety, with a pick. And the Packers are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Well, my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Got 4 down. Check 3.
Panther Street.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
Check 43.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. He's back to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Jackson. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead, and also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this, because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time. And
we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Oh, he forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory, and it took a big 4th quarter.